What up? What's good? What's happening? As you can see, it's new things going on with the new intro. Well, the intro is still kind of new. It's the same one as last few ones, but we got a new decoration here. So I mean, all this right here, all this down here. I even got a tracker down there. Ain't that about a bitch? Man, damn. Shout out to my man John from Ballin' and Burgundy. Did the artwork for me. So I mean, I gotta give my man a shout out. But yeah, because this is fire. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, we got JD and AP. I know how y'all feeling about some of y'all feeling about him right now. We got Mikey and we got DQ over here too. So I mean, that's actually pretty dope. So yeah, so shout out to my man John. But let's get into it real quick. As you see in the title, Terry McLaurin has just made the top NFL 100. He came in at 52 today, and this is all amid of the whole entire trade that he requested yesterday. So before we get any further, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. We are currently at 142. We're on the road to 500 subs, so please hit that like, comment in this comment section, hit the subscribe button to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Like I always say, help me grow so I can do more. So in the comments, also be sure to tell me how you feeling about the whole entire situation with him cracking the top 100 at 52. I think if I'm not mistaken, he definitely came up. I want to say what 45 slots. I may be wrong with my math. I got a PG education, so that should tell you everything. But no, all jokes aside, last year he was at 97, and he just currently went up to 52. So he's actually had a great year, like we said before. He went ahead and had over 80 catches, over 1,080 something yards, and 13 touchdowns, which was a franchise record last year. And just getting back to talking about his contract, I mean, this is definitely got to be something in contract negotiations, but it's also not going to be inside because they're going to say like, well, you ain't even cracked the top 50. And I mean, I know this is all unfortunate and everything, how it sounds, but I'm just keeping it a buck. I mean, I want Terry here. I've said that over and over and over and over again. And I'm not changing my stance on that. I genuinely want Terry here. But like I said yesterday in the live feed, it's going to be a situation of with his money. Do you want legacy or do you just want the money? Because the legacy part, I mean, yeah, you might have to take a pay cut, but you win a Super Bowl here. And let's be real, this is what Terry wants. Terry wants a Super Bowl. And you win a Super Bowl here, you're set for life. And let's keep it a buck real quick. You got one of the best young quarterbacks in the league. Not just young, but just one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And you're looking at a situation right now where it's like, hey, if you go ahead and play with JD, you're gonna get looks. And when you get those looks, where you think those endorsement deals are going to come from? You look at when you win a Super Bowl, especially in this town, you're treated like a king for the rest of your life, especially if you were one of the real contributors to it. So I genuinely would hope that he goes that way. But you also have to look at it from the standpoint of this. If you go ahead and just, I want the money. Well, I mean, all right, if you want the money, then you're probably not going to go ahead and go to a good team. Let's keep it a buck real quick. Usually the top people who have money for that availability for the price that he's asking for, which is more than DK Metcalf at $33 million average a year, then okay, you're not going to go to a good team. You're going to go to a bad team. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. I mean, you get to a point to where it's just like, hey, I'm trying to go ahead and get this money, but that money, you going to a crappy team. What you going to go to? Arizona, New England, And here's the thing: if I send you to L.A., then I mean, got a comment in here. Let's go ahead and show it real quick. Daryl Reed, pay his money and still win the Super Bowl. JD5 needs to speak up about Terry like Joe Burrow did ASAP. You're not wrong. But I also wanted to say this. I think he mentioned it, but also you're looking at it from the standpoint of this. You don't want to get involved with other people's money, like B-Wag said. Hey, just I want him to go ahead and make his money, but hey, I got to stay out of that. I think he is. I mean, I'm pretty sure JD has made it abundantly clear. We need this money. We need him to be here. I don't think that he's not saying anything to AP, but also with him coming off his rookie year and everything, I'm saying this as far as from a standpoint of a person who just got in the league and everything. You don't want to step on any veterans' feet when you had a great year last year, but you're getting into a situation where it's just like, hey, I just got in the league. The last thing I want to do is say like, hey, you need to sign his ass. And I mean, we all know that. I'm talking about publicly. That's what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure they already had that conversation. Like, yo, what do we got to do to make sure that he gets resigned? I mean, but seriously, I do think that as far as you have a situation where Terry is going to go ahead and get paid at some point. Just to point this thing out, man. I mean, let's look at the last 3 years. The receivers alone. You had our own DK. What's his name? Debo Samuels. You had what's my man's name over in San Fran? JD's boy, Brandon Ayuk. And you also had what's my man's name? Jamar Chase, all asked for trades. And what happened? They got re-signed. You even look as far as like this offseason alone. Myles Garrett wrote a thesis statement. It was like, yo, I'm out of here. I don't care what's going on. I'm gone. And he was like, yo, you need to pay. I don't want anything to do with this. And then they backed up the Brinks truck, and he was like, it's business, never personal. Sign me up, bro. It's getting to a point to where, and you looked at it, the whole entire situation was going down in Dallas right now. That just breaking news from earlier. Michael Parsons was even like, yes, I want out. And yeah, when they brought back up the Brinks truck, that shit goes away. My panic level right now is at a 5. I'm not tripping too much about it. I don't like the fact that it's going on. I really want this thing to be getting over. But also, I mean, let's keep it a buck, man. I mean, just get this shit done. I mean, Terry, you got to realize if you want a championship, this is the stuff that you got to realize that you got to do. And it's, but like I said, it's all on what you want. If you want to go ahead and hold on, and Daryl just shows just put some notes up. Look up Terry's past history. He hasn't missed a game in 5 years. Yeah, I realize that. If anybody who's saying that I want Terry here, Terry has not missed a game in 5 years. Terry came into the league at 24 though, and the one thing about it is like, hey, you can't. Now, one thing that's killing Terry right now is his age. And I'm looking at this from a business standpoint. I'm not sitting there looking at it from an emotional standpoint, because I don't want us to go ahead and get too deep into that, because when you're emotional, you're not thinking about the whole entire picture. And I can't get emotional about this. I really want them to sign Terry. I hope that he gets re-signed. I hope that he comes back. But let's keep it a buck. We have to look at this from a business standpoint as well. You come in here, and you're saying that you want 33 more than 33 a year. So 33 a year, that's DK. Let's look at the next person up. DK Metcalf is 33, 34 is CD Lamb. And we have to be honest with ourselves. And I'm going to be honest right here. Terry's not better than CD Lamb. It's not a hot take. It's just hey, what it is. I want Terry to go ahead and get paid, and I also want to be real about it too. He's not better than DK. I'm sorry, not DK, CD. Then we're gonna look at and you say you want significantly, so that means that you want more than 34. So let's say who's the next person? The next person is making 35 million, and that person is Justin Jefferson. And let's keep it a buck, guys. He's not better than him either. Oh, you want more than that? Okay, the next person up, Jamar Chase, making 40. We have to look at it from the standpoint of this. What took place when the prior front office was here? Daniel Snyder would have came over there, rushed downstairs to wherever it is that where Adam Peters is at, and said, cut the fucking check. And we all asked for a competent GM. We got a competent GM. I've said this before, and I will say it again. You look at a situation where you have a GM over the last few years. Adam Peters was with the 49ers, and even look at as far as last year. His brother, the Bosa kid, Nick Bosa, was signed right in September, right before the season started. He came on. Trent Williams said, I want to be re-signed. Didn't get signed until September. He came here last year. Sam Cosby needed to be re-signed. We got an answer about that right before the season started. So do not be surprised if he goes in here and signs him in September. It's the first day of August. It's the first of the month. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I really feel like you have a situation going on to where Terry's just going to have to go ahead and realize that, number one, they already said they're not trading him. But also, two, this is the story that you don't want to hear. What if Adam Peters goes ahead and says, you know what? Fuck it. I'll give you what you want. Look for somebody else. And then you got to play the leverage game. The Commanders have all the leverage right now. And you look at it from this standpoint. Hey, I want to go ahead and find somebody else to play with. All right, well, cool. Who's willing to give you $34 million, $35 million? I mean, the only desperate team that I can think of is New England, but if you go over there, you're going to be shit. I mean, that team ain't really going to go ahead and go anywhere. Let's keep it real. They're not going to go anywhere. And then when you look at the next thing, as far as like, okay, well, I mean, who else is out there? Who's going to pay you $35 million at your position at 30 years old? And Adam Peters is lowballing everybody. That is bad. He should have signed Terry, not Debo. Take care of your own. Well, I mean, is the playing devil's advocate. Who else has Terry played with? You need a number two. You need a competent number two. And it's not like they're all falling from the sky. But I feel you, though. I'm not disagreeing with you as far as he should have signed Terry first. I think he should have. I just don't think at $35 million, $34 million that he needs to be re-signed there. Let's just look at this from standpoint. The average annual value, the AAV. Everybody looks at that. Whenever you're in contract negotiations, they always talk about that. Okay, cool. Cortland Sutton, they looked at it as far as like, oh, he's getting 4 years, $92 million a year. But what's his AAV? Or what's his guarantee? How much are you fully guaranteed throughout that contract? That fully guaranteed on his end, he's only getting $40 million. Guaranteed. So is that really worth it? Out of $92 million, you're only getting 40? That's not even half. But then you look at it a situation where you have it like this. Okay, if I am Terry, I want that AAV to be. I don't care about the AAV. I worried about the guaranteed money. That guaranteed money is everything. Because I mean, at the end of the day, when you get hurt or whatever, you get the guaranteed money. That's what you fight for. If you want an AAV to show it off, because that's going to be the show off for your agent. And I already told you how I felt about his agent. I'm gonna get into that in a second. You look at the situation as far as with the AAV versus guaranteed. If you want average annual salary, they could go ahead and backload that thing, and then when it gets down to the front load it, and the back end, you really don't get much. They could void out that last year. How much is the guaranteed? If you want DK's money, the guaranteed on that contract is $60 million. All right, you want to get paid more than I could allocate that to get you paid before and within this contract. I could front load it. I could give you $8 million top on what you're getting this paid this year, and then go ahead and give you the rest. It's just if you really want to go ahead and get paid, you worry about the guaranteed money. The guaranteed money is the most important part. So, I mean, if you really that pressed about trying to get paid, you need to worry about the guarantee. Because if you guaranteed, let's say you DK gets 60, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try to give you 65. Because to do right by you. But then it gets down to this point. If I have a good enough agent, I would realize that. And I don't think that Buddy Baker is that good of an agent. So, I mean, and shout out to Daryl Reed, man, because he's in the comment section. I really appreciate it. Okay, take care of him. Want the problem. Want the problem. I'm trying to understand what you meant by that, but no, like, I mean, you need to take care of him. You really do. And I agree. You're not going to get any debate out of me with this. He needs to take care of his players. Terry is that dude. You need to give him paid. I mean, and also, by the way, for those of y'all who haven't found out, Terry was listed at 94 rating on Madden the other day. So shout out to Terry with that. But no, it's I really feel like, dude, at some point, you gotta go ahead and pay him. I think Buddy Baker is just trying to make a name for himself because his golden goose is Terry. It sounds better when I'm an agent, and I could go ahead and say to people who assigned with me, man, you seen Terry McLaurin's contract? I did that. I got him $95 million over 3 years. I did that. How much was his AAV? I got him about like 30. Excuse me? 30. You got him 30 or 40? That's how much you got him? People are gonna, I mean, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at the details. Like I say on this channel all the time, guys, I want you to be smarter, and I want to be smarter whenever I go ahead and talk, because I don't want to come out there and just shout out bullshit. And I mean, and this is smarter when you go ahead and say, hey, what are we doing on this end as far as getting him his money? Damn the AAV. I want to get the guaranteed money. Give him the guaranteed money. The guaranteed money is going to get you all the money that you're asking for. I mean, it looks better, it feels better, and then we'll have him back. We on a Super Bowl run. Could you imagine if we actually have him here, Terry working it, and you got Jalen Lane, you got Debo. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all gonna work out if we get this deal done. So, AP, I'm looking at you, bro. Get that shit done. I'm looking at you right here, AP. Get that shit done, bro. For real. Terry, if you're listening, first of all, thank you if you are listening or watching. I mean, hey, dude, we want you here. We genuinely want you here. Please come back. Don't make me have to beg. I'm too old to be begging. So But guys, I'm not gonna be on here too long because I actually got to get ready for work. And yeah, boy, your brother's working overtime today, so I'm gonna try to get on with Lake Lewis while I'm at work and everything. So because he got a show dropping today. So but guys, I appreciate you very much, especially the comment section. The comment section, they'll read, my man. Thank you for being in the comment section. I appreciate it, my brother. But also, guys, please show like the ticker says at the bottom. Thanks for watching. You're on the road to 500 subs, so please like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. Help me grow so we could do more. And as we do every single time, guys, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.